Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Start your week by installing your game plan. This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses by looking at their archetype. You have browse available players to improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan. Easily see. Here are some recommendations to get you started. You have a player healed from injury and ready to play. This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents. These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign. All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting. Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. A portion of unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond in the rough or a bust. You just found a diamond in the rough. Other team. Each player has a combine grade. Now, this score represents how well the combine performance tells you how players' speed, jumping, acceleration, agility, and strength compares to their skill. Start your week by installing your game plan. 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 Start the regular season by selecting your season. Meeting your season goal comes with higher reward. Start your week by installing your game plan.
From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. This is DJ Reed returning. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DJ Reed on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
And 10.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted.
So here are the Dolphins now with excellent field position to start things out. They will be led out by a man who is just so synonymous with the New England Patriots, now in another uniform trying to beat them. This is the great Tom Brady. So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One.
On 1st down, Brady. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He's going to let it go again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Brady to throw again. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Again, they'll throw with Brady. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Again, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. Test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Brady now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. But this guy...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Justin Jefferson doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Here's Reed returning. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Patriots take over.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, going for Jefferson. It got his man complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That's good.
A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. And Brady's throw there incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Brady will try again on second down. He's got the first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Brady again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up second down.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
To throw again, Brady. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Dolphins are able to extend that. Brady now on first down. Oh, going for Jefferson. He's got a man. Complete. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 79 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. It's Jacobs.
Pass complete to Josh Jacobs.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who are out in front. Mitchell Trubisky's looking good. 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Bears on top. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And that game all tied up with the visiting Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Brady. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. Now a play fake. Brady, that'll bring up second down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Throwing again, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator.
first down. Brady.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Brady to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to second.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Tagovailoa on the throw on second down here. This throw caught right around the 6. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But now it's third and goal.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
2 and now, third and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Brady going to try and throw on third down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Brady eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jimmy Graham there to make. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. So the defense backed up here. Let's see if they can hold on this next play. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Brady now on first down. Flush to his right.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Henry Ruggs.
75 yards. So late second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission?
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Dolphins are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Flushed out right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Throwing now is Brady. And he fires one, but incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
Dolphins 24, Chiefs 17.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. T.J. Hockenson. There. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Here we go with Johnson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th.
From the gun, it's Tua. He'll let this fly deep for Quinn.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. On third down, Brady. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
To Jefferson on the slant.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. To throw again on second down. Brady. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 14. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Tua on fourth down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to...
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Taylor.
5-yard line.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Now, the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
First and 10.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5.
Duke Johnson, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
44-yard line.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he returns this to the 22.
Greg Stroman on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Allen off the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Like this.
The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, It certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals nothing. Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. A short kick taken at the 18. Oh, good-looking return set up here. So now the Bengals get ready for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
He completes this to Sutton. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Dolphins have got it.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
Jefferson.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. This one brought in by Jefferson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. From the gun on 3rd down. Uncorks one for Davis. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Incomplete.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. To throw again. Allen. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
18.
Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense,
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there, and it's 3rd and 5. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt the...
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Paul Richardson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
With a 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the mark. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
on second down. It's Taylor, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
3rd down.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Taylor down right around the 25. The Dolphins advancing in these plays. Everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. From the 17, Stafford. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Aaron Donald, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Stafford hitting Juju on the slant. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
They run. It's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Dolphins from. So the drive stalling out. Now the field goal unit on as they attempt to tack on 3. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Henry Ruggs. Time for this defense. They'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. On 1st down, Stafford here. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. He's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Throwing again is Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Juju. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. A nice pickup there of 11 yards. And into the red zone, it's Brady. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Henry Ruggs.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford.
And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. His throw in. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. Third down here.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Miami set to take over.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Escaping the pressure right.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And nearly off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
It's a gain of 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. T.J. Hockenson, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
And makes the score Dolphins 22. Bills.
They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Steven Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter. That was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then in like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. They begin the drive with Williams. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Again, it's Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. We crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
2nd and 10. From the 50, Stafford. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. First down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down at Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Stafford. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On first down, it's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Stafford. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they've rallied and made the tackle.
A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. This for a 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 27-yard.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Complete. Jefferson the target. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up.
Just found a hole in that zone. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run supporting. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
24. Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Pulls it in at the 13. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose.
And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
Steven Hauschka for the extra point.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Steven Hauschka set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. So Matthew Stafford in the offense. Down by 12. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down.
Ready? 180. Hey, here we go. Mike 50. Bring it.
Stafford on first down. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot, excellent coverage, didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The guys who just gave up that play.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough
to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
First down, Miami.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
To throw is Brady. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in. And it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
24.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 56. We'll see Tom Brady and the...
We have a 1st and 10 forthcoming. We have a red zone alert as well as this offense looks to punch it in a scoreless first quarter. Brady now on 1st down. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. 3rd down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Dolphins 3, Falcons nothing.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 48 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the quarter blitz. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, so 2 minutes even on the clock. The offense with the ball on their own side of the field. What can they do? We'll see. He'll let this go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 50 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And, you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum.
Defensive unit, they're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? On third down, Brady. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get them. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring.
Defense giving up ground, and they'll look to stop a 2nd and 1. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Sports. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Brady. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Here's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now Brady again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Brady. And it is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The 4th touchdown pass. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They run with Taylor. And down inside the 15 he goes.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. We welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Dontari Poe in on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Hauschka now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. And that NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Barrios complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. This is the tight end, the Joker. And look at this. Big game, fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On play action, now Brady. Going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents.
Start your week by installing your game plan. This is the development trait. This player has a zone ability. This is a